Today, in the Battle of the Worst, we're putting two films that set the superhero genre back several years against each other. Before there was a Dark Knight, there was a Daredevil and Batman and Robin. Which one is the worst?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Daredevil showed the origin of Matt Murdock and the effect his father had on him. Matt becomes the Daredevil after going blind. He discovers his senses are enhanced immensely. As Daredevil, he has to take down the Kingpin.
Wesley, did you know back in ancient times, they would cut the tongues out of their bodyguards their first day on the job? You think that's horrible, don't you? Because you don't like the physical stuff. I do.
In the other corner, we have Batman and Robin, already established, so no origin story here. Instead, we get a convoluted plot that promotes so many cheesy one-liners, you'll be quoting them for the rest of your life.
I probably should have mentioned this. I'm poison.
Batman and Robin must take down Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy. Daredevil's story is actually quite interesting. While Batman and Robin's story is a pile of cheese rolled up and served to the masses, Daredevil wins the story easily. Daredevil was played by Ben Affleck. This role made him almost blackballed from playing another comic hero. However, personally, I think it was overblown. He wasn't horrible as Daredevil, the writing was. With that being said, the acting in Daredevil commits the biggest sin of them all in my opinion. It was simply boring. Aside from Colin Farrell playing Bullseye and Kingpin at times, the acting remains uninteresting.
Her name's Electra Nachos. Well, she sounds like a Mexican appetizer.
Batman and Robin simply has an immense amount of overacting. Cheesy performances, flat out bad acting.
My name is Freeze. Learn it well, for it's the chilling sound of your doom.
Part writing, part performance. The acting in this film is like a group of people came together and decided they were going to make a comedy about comic movies. Batman and Robin acting is so bad, you have to watch it. Point goes to Daredevil.
It's the hockey team from hell!
Daredevil was put together with some competence. It's done fairly well, and the technique for showing how Daredevil quote-unquote sees is pretty cool. Nothing here shows that the filmmakers didn't know what they were doing. The writing is a different story. Batman and Robin is plagued with what many 90s films was plagued with, bad effects. Look, computers was in, and it was the trend going on in the movie industry at the time, no matter how you slice it. Some of the things that your innocent eyes views by watching this film is god-awful. Not to mention the countless moments where they insulted the audience intelligence. This is another score for Daredevil. Daredevil's looking to do a sweep here, but we still have one more category to discuss. Daredevil is one of those films that is easily forgotten, yet remembered as a travesty. However, when you go back to check it out, you're more often than not going to be leaving thinking it wasn't as bad as you remember. Again, it remains forgettable. Batman and Robin is so atrocious that it's a guilty pleasure. The film is so bad that it's one of the best movies I've ever seen. I'm serious, get together with some friends, have some drinks, and pop this bad boy in. The movie is awesome and unforgettable. Fear not, there won't be a sweep because Batman and Robin has more charm than Daredevil for all the wrong reasons, but those reasons are so glorious. And your winner for the first entry in the Battle for the Worst is Batman and Robin. Sorry, Joel, but it took several years to undo what you did to the comic book film genre.
All right, everyone, chill.
Subscribe for more and follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, do all that social media stuff, and prepare for the next battle where Paranormal Activity goes up against the Blair Witch Project.